lot of people fail relying on the spot market slash low board, whatever you want to call it, because today I'm going to talk about what saved my career as an owner-operator. No exaggeration. What it is, what it was, what it is, what it does. It's your boy Lean Trucker, back with another.
Why you sleeping on us? Why you sleeping on us? No cap, we gon' have to make them believe us.
As you saw, I was up in the wee hours. Been up since the wee hours in the morning. Man, crazy. Just a little quick fun fact. Not sure if any of y'all care about this, but Austin is actually the capital of Texas. I know, some people think it's Dallas, or some people may even consider Houston. No, it's actually Austin. Now, right before I get into this video, let me show y'all what the meals I got today. Got the old classic chicken and veggies right here with like some orange flavor in it. It's delicious. Burrito, which I'm gonna show, once I open it, the body. There it is, just some beans, meat, and cheese. I'm hungry, let's get it. Get her done. A little information on that food, by the way. The burrito is roughly 600 calories. But notice the chicken and veggies was much depth, much more volume, a lot more food. It's only 350 calories. That's why, you've heard for years people talk about losing weight. They talk about meat and veggies. Because usually, combine those two is like lower calories. All right. So this is what kept me in business. This is my honest opinion. To me, in this industry, it's like this in life, but we're talking about trucking right now. In this industry, relationships make you or break you. Networking, it's extremely important. That's what saved me. So allow me to take y'all down through there. So my first ever driver that I had, actually like company guy, was I guess it don't matter now, but shoot, it's been like 7-8 years ago. But first one I had, that's why I used to have the day cab. For those of you who are OGs to the channel, you go back and see my older videos, you'll see I had a day cab. Now I got this sleeper. That guy was, I found him through somebody else. So a guy that I knew, that I worked with, he was all leased on to the company. Hold on. Sorry about that, I had to take care of some business. The forklift guy needed my help. He's gonna load me up so I can get my way on back to Dallas. So So the guy, I'm not gonna mention his name, but we both were leased on to the same company when I was doing gas. And I was looking for a driver. I talked to him because he had already had like 5, 6 trucks. He had drivers. So I'm like, how do you find these guys? Blah, 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 blah. And that's why we ain't gotta go through all those, the minutiae of the details. Point is, he gave me a guy, right? When it came time, somebody called him looking for a job. Everybody knew he was, if you wanted to work for an owner operator, he was your man that you would start with. He didn't have any position for him, so he turned them on to me. There was a relationship, it's networking. The way I even found that job to begin with, to become an owner operator, because I was, at this time I was this store I'm gonna give you, I was a company guy doing gas as well. And a friend of mine ended up quitting, get fired, however you want to put it, don't matter. He went to the company where you can get leased on at. That's what he did, bought him a truck, got leased on. He actually started showing me his actual settlements. Like every week, like I'm not kidding. He was like, hey man, the loads pay like 3 times more, you know, we doing the same loads, they're just paying you 3 times more. Check this out. He would show it to me. So I knew what I was getting myself into. Again, relationship. That's how I found out about that job. I'm a firm believer of, if you don't find out about, let me rephrase this. Good jobs are usually not on the internet or anything like that. The good jobs are the ones that someone tells you about. That's how you get in on them. You know, somebody refer you. You know, you get on through them. The better jobs, you know, that people want to be at. This is what I mean by connections. When I'm gonna give y'all a quick one. This is a quick one, another quick one that y'all may not believe now because it was so long ago. So I've been driving for 19 years now. My first year when I went over the road, I didn't even go over the road for a year, by the way. Wasn't my thing, didn't like it. I immediately got a little experience, went local, and thank God I've been local ever since. What was it? I worked for a company at that time. I don't even know if they still in business. They was called Central Refrigerator. They started out at 22 cents a mile. Yes, you heard that right, and I said it right. 22 cents a mile. That was the lowest, as far as I knew, honestly, around the country. I can't really go that far, but I can tell you this. When I would see other truckers and talk to other truckers, you know, like went to the Bronx one time and just different places, I learned that that I should have been getting minimum, even though I was new. No experience, like 26 cents at the worst. There's other jobs paying 28 cents at that time. I know these numbers sound extremely low now, but keep in mind this was 19 years ago. But yeah, you got experience, you can use up in the 30-something cents a mile and all these other things. But I found this out through networking. And so I think y'all see where I'm going with this. The reason why I say it's what kept me in business, I can give y'all some more examples, but I've been working on trying to make sure I keep these videos on a little more on the shorter side. So this, I was at that spot where I was kind of at a dead end. So I built relationships out here. What ended up happening was, we really wasn't nothing cracking. You know, just everybody kind of like slowed down at once. Like the end of 2022, like horrible. 2023, for me, since I got my truck fixed, the relationships, I've been very steady. I'm grateful for that. Thankful. But yeah, so the industry was basically, at least on my end specifically, a bottom out. A friend of mine was like, because I was telling him, man, I'm thinking about going to the oil field. These things that got so slow for me. Hopefully that noise subsides so y'all can still hear me. The industry that got so slow, I was thinking about going to the oil field. For those of you who don't know, I'm based out of Dallas, Texas. A lot of people know about Texas, the oil fields here. So I was thinking about going. And my partner, been knowing him for like a decade. He didn't want me to do all that because he know I'm not interested in really being over the road or being away from home. So he connected me with this broker that did what? Kept me moving, staying here enough to where the relationship I built, connection I built, where they pick back up on work and have some stuff for me to do, and voila, here I am. All these things came from networking and relationship. You will do or die out here in this industry, networking and relationships. If you don't have any, you don't know anybody, it's a recipe for disaster. You're gonna stay on the low board, the spot market, and that's not the best for everybody. You know, a lot of people fell out, you know, on that market. Hey, let's try this again. A lot of people fail relying on the spot market / low board, whatever you want to call it, because those things are up and down. They're very inconsistent. If you can get you a connect or build enough relationships where that you can stay busy year-round, obviously that's the goal. When you can stay busy year-round, the difference between customers and then the relationships you have and like the spot market is, not only do the spot market slow down, but they drop their rates as well. When the market slows down, they make more money by dropping their rates because they know it's way more trucks looking for a load and they can drop it low and get it covered. Where through the relationships you build, or if you end up getting you a shipper, the rates don't change. The rate, regardless of what the market looks like, shippers don't look into any of that. All they're doing is, this is my rate, or this is, you know, the rate, whatever y'all agree to, going to San Antonio, going wherever you're going, Little Rock, Arkansas, and it doesn't change whether it's January, December, it doesn't matter. January through December, it doesn't matter. So my advice to you as I wrap this video up is, if you want to be an owner operator, ever want to get your authority, any of that, and like I said, it really is a life deal as well, because it could be you want to open up a ice cream shop, you know what I mean? You still need to know somebody. Well, I ain't gonna say need to, it'd be beneficial. It can help you get further. You can learn from other people's mistakes. It's a lot of things that you can learn, a lot of information you can get, a lot of tips, a lot of direction. You know, people put you in a proper place to get a loan, or just these different things. Network, build relationships, stay solid. You know, don't burn the bridges. You hear me? Don't burn bridges in this business, because you never know when you might have to come back and leave. That's another story I could give, because I almost burnt one. But I'll try if I remember. Talk about another time. That's crazy. That's a train. I'm gonna go and wrap it up here anyway. So, but yeah, guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the visibility of the channel, help other people see it. Share the video if you feel like it'll help you or help anybody else. I'm sure they help somebody, you know what I mean? So share the video, and yeah, going forward I will be including more on the health and fitness side as well. But yeah, I'm just trying to do what I can now, trying to stay active out here too in these streets. Okay, keep it in mind, stay on the grind, one day at a time. There it is, just some beans, meat, and cheese. I'm hungry, let's get it.